Hey guys, Jesse here with Canine Perspective, and of course I'm joined by the Chief Burrito Officer. A very common question I get is when can my kids start or babies start interacting with our dogs? Drop. All right. And in my opinion, the things like this can begin when they can start understanding instructions. I'm a big fan of boundaries. People try to push for like the perfect family thing, like, picture too fast, too soon, and that's where things go south. Unfortunately, I've seen plenty of face bites in 15 years of training dogs, arm bites, things like that, hand bites. We have to remember children are on a dog's level, right? So if Burrito were to be standing, he'd essentially be face to face with Lexi here. So the introductions start when the child can start taking directions, always, 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 always supervised, okay? So Burrito likes to interact with the dogs. He now understands that he can give them treats. Lexi is not a good treat taker. So if Burrito were to give her treats, he would do this, and that would lead to his hand being bitten. Not because she's being aggressive, because she just takes treats poorly, okay? The proper way to give a dog a treat, by the way, is open palm like this, Lex, where they can take it or lick it off of your hand, okay? But he's too young to understand that. So for her, we've taught him that he can drop. So that's why you see him just kind of dropping the treats here. Drop. Burrito, drop. There we go. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Good job. Sorry, dog trainer coming out. Luna.
Luna, come.
Wait. Now, Luna actually takes treats very well. So if Burrito wanted to give her a treat, he could. So I'm going to hand him one. For Luna. For Luna.
For Luna, honey.
So he's just still dropping, which is fine. But she can take treats gently. So we allow her into the space here. But again, this is supervised. We're not allowing him free roaming to just give her stuff. It's always under our guidance. He's just a fan of dropping things and squeezing, as you can see. He likes to break them apart here. For Luna. Poncho also takes treats kind of poorly, but also he's low to the ground. For Luna, there you go. You want to give it to Luna? There we go, right? So because she takes treats so gently, I don't mind if he hands it to her. Now, one thing to point out is he had to lean in to give her the treat, okay? I'm watching all of this, but that's something that would probably catch someone off guard, is they're just thinking, oh, Jesse said that my kid can give the treat as long as they're gentle. But in that moment, dog trainer in me goes, okay, he's leaning in. It looks like he's towering. So I have to observe Luna and how she feels about it, okay? It's just something that I'm just so used to reading dog behavior and, just calculating all these things, is that something that immediately came into my head that wouldn't come into the average dog owner's head, okay? Because the leaning over could technically or possibly create some tension because of how it looks to her, right? But for Lexi here, since he's just dropping, we're not getting any of that kind of leaning over, so that's something that's not a concern here. But my opinion is that once your child starts to understand direction is when you can start having them do these interactions, no eating, when he can start taking instructions to a degree. But again, always under supervision. You see I have him in my lap here. He's up a ways. So if I have to use my legs to create a boundary or push a dog away, I can do so. But just a little dog-child interaction tip. All right, I'm Jesse with Canine Perspective. This is Burrito. Thank you for watching.
Wave bye-bye.
All right.